Hello people and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep Roy Chaudhary and I'm just a normal guy who talks about stuff that seems interesting and important to me. And today I'm going to talk about the fact that asteroid mining I think is going to be the future. And mining in general, not only on asteroids, not only on other planets, but even on Earth. I think it is a lot. I think a lot of natural resources that are not even found out. A lot of people say, or at least I think, that there are a lot of untapped natural resources because we know so little about our own planet, let alone other planets, let alone other asteroids or anything outside of our planet. Because I remember I read a statistic, or I read a line, something, that we know more about space compared to what we know about our own oceans, about Earth's own oceans. So just imagine just how little that we know about our own water, our own vast oceans that are that are just in our in our own planet, but we know more about space. At least the total amount of data. I heard something along these lines, that that we know so little about our own planets, about our own surroundings, about everything. Also I remember reading another statistic that I think most animal and plant species in this world, I think, are still undiscovered, or at least they're still undiscovered by humans. I think I read something along these lines. I might be wrong about it, but it shows the limits of our own knowledge. We humans might claim to be intelligent. We humans might claim to be the might claim to be the most intelligent species on planet Earth. But at the end of the day, what is the true definition of intelligence? We say human beings are intelligent because we say human beings. We just call ourselves intelligent. That's just self-serving in a lot of ways. So that's the point that I'm trying to make. That I don't think we know. In the same way, I don't think we know that how much natural resources the Earth has, and let alone other planets, let alone other asteroids or something of those kinds. So I'm thinking that mining for natural resources, mining for rare earth elements, mining for rare earth elements, mining for precious metals is going to be mining for rare earth elements, mining for precious metals is going to be very important. But at the end of the day, we also need to remember one key little fact, that mining for these metals, mining for these precious elements, mining for these precious materials, it has its own environmental costs, because at the end of the day, mining for those materials that are needed for constructing the batteries in the cars in electric cars, for constructing the semiconductor chips that are necessary for creating the smartphones, for creating a computer, for creating any device, for that matter, any device that we use day to day. For that, we need to create a semiconductor chip, and for creating that semiconductor chip, we have to get those materials that are necessary for making that semiconductor chip. And the mining of those materials involves a lot of damage to the environment in various ways. I'm not an expert in these things, but it's a fact that mining for copper, mining for iron, mining for rare earth elements, mining for various things. I think even mining for lithium, or anything that might be necessary. Everything has a cost, and everything has a cost to the environment. And it just we cannot ignore this question. There's nothing wrong in wanting to tap into Earth's natural resources, but that does not mean that we should not be cognizant, or we should not recognize the ecological consequences of our own actions. Because at the end of the day, it was Earth's, it was um, humanity's let's say humanity's want for energy that basically created um, that basically created the problem of global warming. They basically created the problem of rising sea levels because of us humans burning fossil fuels for various purposes, for our factories, for creating electricity. We used coal, and it's still in a lot of countries coal is still the major source of the major way of creating electricity. Coal is still used for satisfying our for satisfying our energy needs in various countries. Of course, countries are trying to switch to renewable energies, but even the creating a solar panel, creating a windmill, all these have ecological consequences. So all I'm saying is that there's nothing wrong in mining for minerals, mining for essential materials for humanity's own needs, but that does not mean that we should not be cognizant of the consequences, and we should basically have find a balance between our need for various resources and the ecological and the cost to the environment, because at the end of the day we cannot stop the mining of natural resources altogether. In the same way, we also cannot we also cannot stop basically some damage to the environment is going to happen no matter what you do. Some changes in the environment, some changes in the natural ecosystems is going to happen because of human activities. How much of that can we tolerate? How much of that can be dealt with in a sustainable manner? You see, it's a very tricky issue. More on this in the next video. Until then, please consider liking this video, please consider sharing this video with your friends and acquaintances, and please consider subscribing to my channel. That would help me a lot. Until the next video, stay safe, goodbye, and God bless you.